Okay, I think our oil is hot enough now because that little bit of potato that I put in there is dancing around in that oil. It tells me it's hot. So I'm putting spoonfuls of the mixture into the hot oil. Yeah, I am using my fingers a little bit. And that's a little more sizzly than even I want them to be to start out with. So I'm going to turn my heat down a tiny, tiny bit. But as we add more of the potatoes, it's going to cool the oil. So I'm going to try and do this quickly. And I am going to pour some of the liquid off the side of the spoon. Okay, so I'm putting the potatoes into the oil and then using the back of the spoon to kind of push them down too. You can make your latkes whatever size you want them to be. The reason they're spreading out at the side like that is because of the liquid in the mixture. So after I get this batch done, I'll definitely pour the liquid off again. And you can also use your spoon to kind of bring the sides back in. So we're going to let those fry. When you make latkes of any kind, you only want to turn them one time. So we're going to let them fry until they're golden on one side. Then we'll turn them over. Let them get golden on the other side. And then take them off to drain. You don't want them to get too well done if you're going to be reheating them. Because when you reheat, which doesn't take long and it's not a big cooking kind of thing, but it still will make them get more done. So I'm going to check. I like to use 2 spatulas, by the way, just because I have more control. See this golden color here? We want the entire bottom of that latke to be golden, and then we'll turn it. Like that. That's perfection. So the nice thing about Hanukkah dinner is you can basically do almost the whole meal in advance. You can have everything cleaned up, your house doesn't have to smell like hot grease anymore, and you can enjoy your dinner with your family and friends and not have to worry about being in the kitchen frying latkes. Oh, look at this one. You're going to love this. That is what a latke is supposed to look like. That would make my mom very proud, and my grandma even prouder. So when you use an electric fry pan, just like with a stovetop pan, all pans have hot spots. Some areas are going to cook hotter than others, some are going to cook more quickly. So just kind of turn them a little bit in the oil just so that they can get evenly cooked if possible. I'm going to turn this guy over. One more to go. I know a lot of people who cook their latkes outside just because it does get smelly, you know, it's a lot of frying, a lot of hot oil. And so they cook them outside, which is probably what I'm going to do this evening. After I cook a few, I might move on to the backyard and let it smell nice out there. The neighbors are going to love it. They're all going to want to come over for Hanukkah dinner tomorrow. They're lost because these are all for our family. Okay, these latkes are just about done. I want to show you what the bottom side looks like. That's nice and golden. So this one is the first one to come off. My mother used to say that you cook one all by itself to begin with, just to make sure it's tasty and perfect before you do the rest. But I tasted the batter, so I don't have to do that. So as we finish these latkes, they'll cool, they'll go in the freezer, and then I'll put some more in. Occasionally you have to add more oil to make sure you've got the right amount for frying. I want to wish you all a happy Hanukkah and happy latkes. I'm Laura Taylor. Thanks for stopping by the kitchen.